Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Justin. Before I do get started, I wanted to thank you guys for making it part of your day. This video, I will be playing the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta, and I think the reason why, so I was capping this gameplay. It's a domination match on, I don't know the name of this level, but one of the cool things when I was recording this, or when I was playing this game, this was like the first game that I played. I know I said I wasn't going to play it, but I got kind of bored. And then I thought, all right, so I'm going to play the game, and there's this new playlist, and I'll talk about that in a second. But I just like the way this game felt. It felt like a real Call of Duty game. It felt like everybody was playing action, nonstop action. In terms of numbers, I don't really play the best, so let's just get that out of the way real quick. There's going to be a lot of deaths. There's going to be probably some okay kills, but I wanted to show you guys kind of this represented to me, I think, what Call of Duty has been missing in a long time, and I felt it when I was playing, and I was playing solo too. All right, so let's talk about this playlist. So I think the update from the open beta to the beta, there was a playlist that it's called Open Mosh Pit. I believe it's called Open Mosh Pit, and in this description of Open Mosh Pit, it literally says skill is minimally. I don't know. It says the wording is something to the effect of it's basically saying like your skill based matchmaking may be relaxed a little bit. That's the way I interpreted it. So you have open mosh pit, then you have mosh pit, but one of the precursors on the open mosh pit was that the skill level was minimally important. So I read it as like, hey, we're gonna take the skill level down. I don't care too much. You guys know my thoughts on skill based matchmaking. I don't care a ton about the skill part. The team balancing part is by far the tough part for me. I think the matching of the players is what's difficult for me. I play a lot of solo. I used to play a lot in parties, but my team just they got old, or they got older. They have different interests, and they kind of lost. Call of Duty kind of lost the type of players that we were. And I think what this does is that it relaxes the skill-based matchmaking, which is a good thing because all I care about is my connection. And to Black Ops 7 credit, the latency on mine has been below 60. So like that's actually not that good. I mean, it's okay. It's a lot better than what I used to play. I used to play on like 150 and 200 milliseconds when I was in Idaho. I played on 350 milliseconds when I was in Abu Dhabi. So, but there was a server in Dubai, but I usually connected to the U.S. servers. And 60, anything below 60 is good for me. It's when I'm playing against somebody really good, it's not that fun. But if you're getting pings below, 30, I don't know. I would say, really, really good players can tell the difference between 30 and, 0. I can tell the difference between, 60 and being in Dubai. I was like, it was literally like 12 milliseconds. So it was almost nothing. My shots were a lot crisper. I killed people in less bullets and so on. So we'll get to the game. So let's go ahead and talk about I talked a little bit about the playlist, and I hope you're enjoying the gameplay. I did have a good time. Now, so this is the first. I don't know what level I'm at. You're probably wondering why I'm using a gun that has an SMG that has 30 rounds with an iron sight on it. It's because I was trying to level this gun up, and so this is probably one of the least optimized setups. I don't really like the Raiden 45K. I'm assuming that's their version of the SMG chambered in 45 mag, 45 round. Is it 45 mag? No. Yeah, chambered in 45. And usually when Call of Duty games do that, it's their harder hitting SMG. So they'll usually use the 45. That guy, I don't know what the hell that guy was doing, but we'll use the 45 is usually the harder hitting SMG. My play style is always going to be SMG first. I try to use SMG first. I'm not a terrible AR player, but it's going to be SMG first for optimal movement, speed, everything like that. And I typically, because my aiming skills and my gun skills are pretty good, I typically take engagements out as far as I can. So when you have an SMG, there's going to be a certain range, and usually you guys know, if you've been playing for a while, you kind of know, like when you see a guy or you see an opponent or a soldier opposing Op 4, that you're like, hey, I probably can't reach him with this SMG. I always try to stretch that out to the max. So like kills like that. Like most people probably aren't into shooting from that far. You'd use an AR or close the distance, but that's kind of how I like my play style to be. I like it to be aggressive, fast. And one of the things about this gameplay, or this game that I played, it felt this is the closest I've felt to Call of Duty in a while. I just think it's going to be kind of tough because I think right now the sentiment towards Black Ops 7 is that people just don't like it, and I don't. There are some things that I do not like about this game, but for the most part, I've had it. But the things I don't like about it are not the gameplay part. It's kind of like Halo 5. I thought Halo 5 was one of the best, the tightest Halo games. Like I think in terms of gunplay, gameplay wise, I think it's great. They just messed it up in other ways, and I don't want to talk about Halo in a Call of Duty video, but in this game right here, I like the guns. This is what's crazy about Black Ops. So Black Ops, to me, the Treyarch games always felt, their guns didn't feel good. Like Infinity Ward always felt a little bit different. That's the Modern Warfare games, right? The Modern Warfare games always felt, yeah, see, like I probably shouldn't have challenged both those guys right there. That's what I'm saying right there. But Infinity Ward games always felt like realer guns, right? Even though in real life the recoil on some of these rifles, you don't really feel them anyway. But it always felt, they always felt hard hitting, loud, like not jarring, but they just felt like solid. They felt very satisfying to shoot. And I feel like that criticism has been addressed in this game because when you shoot the guns, the ballistics of all these guns feels good. It feels like guns that hit hard, you can definitely tell they hit hard. They sound different. Guns that are maybe a little more of the accuracy, they feel a little bit different. But I also do like that they take out a lot of the visual noise too. So if you didn't know, in Modern Warfare 1, the 2019, and Modern Warfare 2, there was a lot of visual noise, meaning that when you shoot, there was a lot of gun smoke, flash. That's one of the reasons why I'd use a silencer all the time. I mean, I use silencer all the time in general, but one of the things that people don't realize is that when you use a silencer, it hides the flash, right? So automatically, just by hiding the flash, it'll feel like the gun doesn't recoil as much because you don't see a lot of the distractions, right? There's not a lot of smoke. So even when I'm shooting like a lot of these people, like in Modern Warfare, there'd be smoke everywhere. You can't see anything, right? And I think one of the reasons why you would do that is because to piss off PC players. Because if you have a lot of smoke, right, they can't aim. And so, but with aim assist, it actually pulls you, so it's a little less, Gun smoke, visual noise is very detrimental to PC players. But console, it's not too bad because we have aim assist. So, all right, so let's talk about gameplay. I think we're winning. I think we ended up winning. They make a pretty good push at the end, but just enjoy that gameplay. I'll talk a little bit about Black Ops 7 and Battlefield 6. Right now it's Sunday. The Raiders lost again, so they suck. But Battlefield 6, that's kind of one of the weird things about this because I can actually see this happening. If Battlefield 6 has a rocky start and they don't fix it, and it's just something, my team, my crew will lose interest on this very quickly. So it will open it up for Black Ops 7. The thing with Black Ops 7 is that it's on Game Pass, but Game Pass just announced that they're raising all of their prices, a lot of their tiers. So the Ultimate, I was always like the Game Pass homer, the guy that was telling everybody to get Game Pass, because the Game Pass was the best deal in gaming like for a long time. But now it's $30. I still think it's a reasonable deal if you don't play video games, because the number of games on there is a lot. Like if I had kids, right? Like if I had a few kids that were playing video games, I still think that Game Pass Ultimate is the best value. But for me, I might just start buying the games anyway. The only game that I would buy, or the only game that I would want on Game Pass is Black Ops or Call of Duty, and it's crazy that Call of Duty is on Game Pass. So that would be the only game I would buy, and Hades 2. But I don't think Hades 2 is going to be on Game Pass anyway. So, and one of the things is that I would just buy Black Ops 7 now, because by the time I'm done with playing Battlefield 6, it'll probably be on sale for Christmas. So I hope both games do well. I'm not really. I've always been a Call of Duty fan. Like, here's a good example of me using an SMG to challenge people from far away when I should have just been, using an AR. I like the sounds in this game. That's one thing too. I'll change this up. I should talk about what I like about this game, because there's only about 3 minutes left in this gameplay. I do like the sounds. I don't know if you can tell. I'll try to keep the sound at a good level, but the sound actually will make you feel if the gun is like not firing correctly, but it'll just feel good, right? So I feel like this. I'm watching this gameplay back, and I'm like, this is the old me. This is like, it is a little slower and maybe a little bit unsure. Maybe the body's not telling them what to do. Your mind's telling your body what to do, but I'm looking at a lot of the stuff I have is reactionary. And as you can tell, I'm like fourth and this team team is pretty good on my team, right? So I think the skill base is helping, is relaxed in this game. So, but yeah, I like the sounds. One thing too is that I don't have any gameplay of the other levels. I like the colors. I've always criticized a lot of the Modern Warfare games, or a lot of the Call of Duty games in general, for having a palette. It's kind of like Gears of War. Gears of War had the same issue too. Everything was basically beige, dark gray, and all that stuff. But I really do like the, see right there, like old me would have killed all of those guys right there. I'm looking at it right now, and you're just watching old film of yourself. But yeah, that's kind of what I like. The colors. I like. I don't. The thing that I don't like yet is because I don't know the game enough. I like SMGs. It feels like an assault rifle game. I played some games of Uplink. It's kind of like capture the flag, but there's like a neutral. There's a neutral flag in the center, and everybody gets it, and you take it to your base right there. I do like a lot of the other things. The only thing that was kind of corny is that there's a sniper that like it's a kill streak, but when you get it, it reminded me of Perfect Dark from like Nintendo 64. You get this kill streak. Maybe I should get you guys some gameplay of this, right? You get this kill streak, and it's a sniper, but it sees through walls, and you can basically shoot people through walls, which is kind of corny, but it was fine. I mean, if it's fun, they trying something new, whatever. But yeah, if you guys, let me know how you guys feeling with the beta. I surprisingly, I don't gravitate towards the Black Ops games, but I feel bad for this game because I think this game is good. I actually think it's pretty good. I just think because it's a Black Ops game, it's not. I mean, people are just Black Ops out. Black Ops 6 was a little tough for a lot of people, especially with the introduction of Omni movement, and it's just. It's tough. I had that. So this. I don't have enough time to explain this, but I had the same feeling with. I think it was Infinite Warfare. Where Infinite Warfare, I didn't think was a bad game, but because it was a Call of Duty game, everybody hated it. Like if it was its own game, if this was a game without the Call of Duty branding, this game would be like Game of the Year, whatever, all these things, right? So we'll go right there. I ended up getting second place, highest objective score, highest time in the Hardpoint, and these guys are actually pretty good. My team was good. Shout out to them. But if you're enjoying the Black Ops 7 beta, let me know. Let me kind of see what you guys are doing. Are you going to play Battlefield 6? Are you going to be playing Black Ops 7? What do you guys plan on doing? I think I want to play both, but it's all going to be dependent on what my friends play. But other than that, I've been Justin. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.